Hello, hello. As you can see, today we are playing Spyro the Dragon, the original for PlayStation 1. I'm joined today by Cole.
Hello.
You may remember him from several videos. He did the snack review with me and Sarah. He was on Emily in Montreal a few times. And we actually tried to record this already. This is attempt number 2 to play Spyro today. You'll see there's already a save file, I guess. But that one was plagued with technical difficulties and health difficulties.
Bad game audio, and then you puked.
And then I puked. It was an uncanny. This is a great way to start a let's play, just discussing vomiting.
Hey.
But I was sitting there, we were chatting.
It kind of kills all the stuff I had to say about this game.
I know, you already said a lot of stuff about it. It was really insightful.
I've already gone over it.
You've already gone over it.
I gone over the render distance.
We were talking about the render distance, we were talking about the character
soundtrack.
animations, fantastic soundtrack. The soundtrack being done by the drummer of the Police was a big shock to me. We had the fun incident where you were trying to press select and it was actually clicking the mouse off screen.
Yep.
That was fun. That was a little mystery.
We still have this though. We still have the way the menu glitches out in the emulator.
Yeah. But yeah, this is just part of the Let's Play life, I think.
Yeah, well,
redoing videos.
You're kind of like
major screw-ups.
I said before, the market needs a transgender Markiplier.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of it.
With a Zoomer sidekick, of course.
Oh yeah.
To broaden the demographics.
Yeah.
To probably like the exact same people.
They're the same people, so they're not like, why is this fucking kid here?
So yeah, we were running around. We did like the first major world.
Yeah, like
all of the sub stages. Got all the collectibles. Did the mini game.
Yep.
And now we'll do it again.
Yeah, no, we'll do it again.
But we talked in the first recording about how this is like a pretty comfy game for you when you've played quite a few times.
Yep, very classic game from my childhood. I used to play with my sister all the time because this was one of the games that she liked because it didn't require a lot of like fast reactions.
I was thinking about that. This game seems, and this is just the first level, so what the fuck do I know really? But it seems a lot more forgiving than say like Mario 64.
Mario 64
where you'll just like
is,
suddenly die.
Very forgiving.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think you just like speedrun it.
Well, I try.
So you're like, this game's pretty unforgiving, but I feel like every Mario game is kind of like relatively forgiving.
I think after 64, that's definitely true. Because after 64, every one of them had some sort of like I made a mistake button, you know? The hover in Sunshine and like the spin and Galaxy. But Mario 64, if you fall off, you just fall off. Like, there's no magical gliding or anything like that.
So, you got your health.
Mm-hmm.
That is the dragonfly.
Mm-hmm.
Those 3 colors. You got your fodders. You can turn into butterflies to regen your dragonfly health. Go over again the render distance. That's like dynamic and renders things differently based on how close you are to them. Look at
Very
the way
clever,
this
very
chest
clever.
pops in and out.
Very clever. Allows you to have a lot of nice detail up close, a lot of effects. This is some episode 2, recording 2 exclusive content. But I never really remarked on the lighting effect on these gems.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
Yeah, everything looks really good in this game.
They're glittering. And
This
these
game
sheep.
still looks good to this day. That's what I was saying, is that the remasters are very well done. They're very nice looking games, and they're faithful to the gameplay and yada yada, but I do just enjoy blocky PlayStation 1 graphics.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is like the sweet spot for me, I think. Where it's like very lively and vivid and cartoony.
Yeah.
But it has that nice blocky charm. And here's a recording 1 throwback that isn't quite relevant yet. But I'm going to mention it now so I can imprint it in my mind and look for more examples. This really does remind me of RuneScape.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, okay.
Just the kind of like medieval-y setting. The way that all of like the opening cutscene where they're like filming the news show, every character kind of seems like a little like irreverent and quirky so far. They don't seem that perturbed by being turned into stone. This is the exact vibe of RuneScape. Like, nobody really seems to give a shit too much about what's going on in RuneScape.
I thought you were gonna bring back your stupid observation that was just like, why is a freaking kid doing all this? What the hell?
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
this doesn't make any sense.
I'm building to that, of course.
They're letting a child do this? I don't understand.
Weren't there a lot of adults in Harry Potter that could have been helping out?
Whoa, God, this shit sucks. Cinema sins, gaming sins.
Ding!
Fucking ding, dude.
Look at all of the large adult dragons that Spyro has freed in the last 5 minutes. Why aren't they helping fighting nasty Nork? What the heck?
Once again, I'm going to put the hit out.
What's happening?
I'm putting the hit back out on Banjo-Kazooie fans.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of Banjo-Kazooie discourse.
This is better.
I am impressed so far. And I think probably with Banjo-Kazooie, like, the thing that really sticks in my mind about it that made it so memorable as a kid was something that I can just never have again, which was, like, the fact that we had no fucking clue what the limits of the game were. We were convinced there was, like, whole bonus levels that we had to find. There's all that stuff with, like, the ice key. I don't know if you know about this.
I played that game, like, once.
So there's this level. It's, like, the Christmassy snow level.
Yeah.
There's this key made of ice that you can see, like, out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
And it's just, like, how do you get this shit? And if you, like, use Game Shark or whatever, which we had as kids, to clip out of bounds and get it, it would actually, like, pop up as, like, a collectible.
Oh.
And then we were just like, what is this for? And apparently the plan was Banjo-Tooie would have a feature called Stop and Swap, where you could, like, pause the game and then really quickly swap the cartridges to get items from Banjo-Kazooie and use them in Banjo-Tooie. And that's what this ice key was for.
That's insane.
And then they never did it because it doesn't really work. And you can, like, damage your console and stuff.
Awesome. Let the kids damage their console, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. We certainly damaged it enough with the Game Shark. It's just doing all of this shit. But I don't know, as a kid, like, you really have no clue, like, what's feasible.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
You might just think, oh, there's some hyper-obscure thing that makes no sense to do, and it's gonna just, like, reveal, like, a whole new game. And because you're a child and you have, like, 5 games, you're like, well, I'm gonna try. What else am I gonna do? It's a long time till Christmas.
I can't, like, hate too hard on Banjo-Kazooie fans. Because, like, you know, I see them and I'm like, this is just, like, nostalgia for a childhood game that isn't that good. But I've also had people who are like, this game looks fucking boring. And I'm like, it can't be boring. I played it as a kid.
I think I had the attention span to do something boring as a child.
But I think it's just, like, once again, there's, like, the John Trends of the world. We're just like, do you remember being a kid in the 90s? And this freaking game was so cool.
Ah, look at him! Ah, look at Kazooie!
There's a bear and there's a bird? This is crazy! And it's just like, get shot. Shut the fuck up.
I will say, we talked about this before too, the gameplay of Banjo-Kazooie is pretty mid.
It's slow.
You can't really go very fast.
It doesn't feel very good.
Everything is really clunky.
Because there's a lot of stuff about it that I like aesthetically with the visuals. There's a lot of, like, cool little things, and everyone kind of has a fun design. So once again, it's not, I can't hate on it too much. It looks like, you know, another PS1 classic that you may know, Croc, Legend of the Gobos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I know Croc.
Yeah, you know Croc.
I know that Croc is the true Mario 64.
I brought up Croc a lot to you.
Yeah.
To many people. Because I'm just like, you don't know what a Gobbo is.
Yeah, no, you called something a gobbo, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about?
And
you're like, oh, obviously it's Croc, the Legend of the Gobbos.
Well, I'm just saying, if you liked one of the greatest consoles of all time, the PlayStation 1, then you would know about a classic game like Croc, Legend of the Gobbos. That's, like, kind of a meme, because that game has, like, tank controls. So it kind of plays like poop. But there's a lot of bangers.
Well, do you know the thing that I was making a joke about there? That those people apparently went to, like, a Nintendo with, like, a tech demo of Croc.
Oh, yeah.
And were like, look, we can make a Yoshi game.
Yeah.
we'll make a 3D Yoshi adventure game. And
they were
Nintendo's
like,
like, this sucks.
Stole it from N64
Yeah, then
DS.
they made once Mario 64 came out, they were like, this is just a rip-off of what we showed you.
This is just Croc.
It's just Croc. I see no difference between Mario 64 and Croc Legend of the Gobbos.
I don't know, maybe we gotta play Croc sometime.
I'm kind of curious. Ooh. Here's one that's just on like the edges of my childhood that I know I rented it from Blockbuster, but I cannot remember anything about it. Gex.
Oh, yeah, Gex.
And Gex kind of had a little moment in the sun because of 100 Gex. Like, you know.
Gex was just kind of a meme before that, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the gimmick with Gex is that it's all like parodies, right?
Yeah.
But I think as a kid, I did not appreciate any of that.
Maybe it's hilarious, but it's just like another like weird relic of the 90s. It's just like, we've got a mascot with attitude.
Whoa.
He wears sunglasses, and it's like he doesn't wear jorts. He doesn't wear jeans. He's not in fingerless gloves. He doesn't go, whoa! He doesn't like get killed in grotesque ways.
So we've been having this debate about, is Mario cool? Is Mario cooler than Crash? Is Crash cool?
Not cool.
Moving past that, is Crash cooler in your mind than Sonic?
Yeah.
Really? Holy shit.
Sonic's, I don't know, because I was definitely like a retarded little Sonic kid.
Yeah, I know you like Sonic.
One of the first games my parents ever got for me was Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
Which I didn't understand until years later was like actually, secret.
Absolutely terrible
Yeah,
game.
it's just actually this game that's like fucking awful. And I was like, God, I'm so bad at video games. I can't beat the casino level of Sonic Heroes. And it's like, oh, it's because it's like the worst level in the whole game, and you have to play it 8 times.
Have you seen the? Oh yeah, because there's so many routes and stuff, right? You gotta do like
there's 4 different
hero
stories, and every
villain
like
story, weirdo story, cute story.
Okay, it's Team Chaotix.
Yeah, they're
Who
weirdos.
you should be respecting.
Fucking weirdos.
Team Rose, who's awesome because it has Big the Cat.
That crocodile, dude.
And it's like stupid, retarded, shitty baby mode, and it's really easy.
Okay, that crocodile man, Vector,
Yeah.
in my mind, basically the same character as Crash.
You're like
I'll just say
literally fucking so dumb.
It's
It's literally just like
they have like the same shape in my head.
You're showing like a real disturbing lack of respect for the Find the Computer Room from Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't remember this at all, and I have played Shadow the Hedgehog, but I only did one route. So
Okay,
maybe I
you
just
didn't
do
play
it.
it to completion like me and Alex.
All we did was try to get all the levels with Sonic.
Nah, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Sought out Sonic path.
There was a level. I forget. I don't even remember like which route you have to go to find this level, but. Pardon me.
Nice moving away from the mic to burp.
I'm a Tazon Day.
We talked about Tazon Day in the last recording too.
Yeah, it's all
incidentally
cyclical.
mirroring ourselves. Yeah, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
Just like my guy Gio. Anyways, there's a level in Shadow the Hedgehog where like, because they have like the 2 routes. I don't remember what the other thing you can do is, but one of them is just find the computer room, and then you find the computer room. And you do it for Vector, so it's like a good guy move, I think.
Okay.
Is
Vector a hacker?
Yeah, kind
It's
of.
like, he has headphones on. I know that.
Well, it's just because he likes tunes, because he's a cool dude.
But hacker DJ, those kind of go together.
Well, I mean, he's kind of like a detective, and he's kind of.
He's a detective?
Yeah, that's the whole fucking thing in the
Really?
Chaotix is they're like a detective agency.
What the? I didn't know that.
That's why.
I just thought they were like some weirdos.
Well, that's why.
They were just getting mixed up in this business for like no reason. Oh, it's Lindar.
No, it's literally like the whole plot of them in Sonic Heroes is that the Chaotix like get a like phone call or whatever from Mysterious Man.
Okay.
Who's Eggman? Who's Metal Sonic?
What? Eggman is Metal Sonic?
But they get this phone call. It's just like, hey, hello, I'm using a voice changer. I got a mission for you. We're gonna pay you a bunch of money. And they're like, money? We need that because no one's hiring us right now. We're gonna go find 10 hermit crabs on the beach for this guy.
Staring at the ass crack of dawn.
So let's listen to this dragon. This one's one of my favorites.
Pastor.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Some like old fucker wants to tell you a story, and you're like, I'm good.
No, not today, old man.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the remaster. I feel like I remember getting really pissed off about it.
Wow, what the heck? Sony's Respect Your Elders initiative has gone too far.
Well, I don't know. Sony didn't do it. Some other because
yeah, but I'm gonna blame Sony.
You're forgetting that Insomniac sold off the IP at the end of the PS1 generation, just like Naughty Dog did with Crash, and then they just had a bunch of shovelware made basically for years.
Oh wait, I didn't know that. Who bought it?
That's a great question. I have no clue.
Yeah.
At some point, it landed in the hands of fucking whoever did the remakes.
You got the key.
Activision or like Toys for Bob or some shit.
Toys for Bob? Is that the name of a company?
That's the name of a development studio, yeah.
Huh. Oh, it's Gavin.
It's Gavin. It's Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast.
Mm-hmm. He's here to tell us about the new Spyro Universes Beyond Secret Lair.
Whoa.
Would you buy it? Would you buy it?
No.
Would you spend $87 on it?
I would not buy any secret.
What if it was all guaranteed foil?
I don't... It doesn't mean anything. That means nothing to me. If I wanted guaranteed foil, I'd just buy a collector's booster and probably make my money back instead of just spending money to have a Spyro card.
Steven bought a collector's booster a bit ago.
Yeah.
He made his money back.
That's literally...
It's the wrong lesson.
4-1 Games
Don't learn the wrong lesson.
Literally out of collector's Neon Kamigawa. Because it's just like, if you get that Hidetsugu, even the green one is like $200.
Yep.
If you get the red one, it's like fucking $500 or something.
I think it's more than that even. I think it's like $800.
It's like an absurd amount of money. I mean, it depends. It's like speculated that whatever, but it depends on like how much people are willing to actually pay for it, right?
True. Yeah.
But yeah, we got new Capenna collectors, and Ikori collectors going off pretty good because they got the Triomes.
Yeah, the Triome's always been
That's what you want. Magic finance advice. Get Ikori.
Get Rudy on the Let's Play.
I mean, you don't even need Rudy for this one. It's literally just like buy Ikoria and you're probably gonna make money.
Yeah, but I want Rudy.
Because Triomes are all like around $12 to $15.
Just because we don't need Rudy to be here doesn't mean we're all not blessed by his presence.
Well, yeah, obviously I'd love Alpha Investments Rudy to be here and to give me financial advice.
Some of his thumbnails lately kind of looking depressing. I haven't actually watched any of the videos.
I think he's been pretty hyped.
There was one called like you only lose if you quit.
Yeah.
Where he's standing next to like a large wall of boxes, and I'm like, this looks ominous.
I mean, I don't know. He has a lot of funny videos like that though. Like, you ever seen the one that's like Dragon's Maze is Magic the Gathering's penny stock?
No. It's interesting.
He just has like a fuck ton of Dragon's Maze behind him. And he's just being like, you people didn't think I would buy this much Dragon's Maze. I started doing like Obama almost.
Michelle, give me a box of Dragon's Maze.
Michelle, can we go to 401 Games?
They got Dragon's Maze here. Michelle, I'm going to open mazes then. I'm going to spec on it. There's new gates, you know.
The point is, put all your money, every single penny, into Magic the Gathering and other various card games. And
Crypto Zoo.
It's called MetaZoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're cryptids, but it's called MetaZoo.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't. I like that one is like not even a. Doesn't seem like it's even really a game you can play. It is like raw speculation.
It's just a like 1-to-1 clone of Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. Except, the NFTs involved somehow.
The blockchain.
Oh, guess what?
What?
You know how we're seeing Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
How are you going to remember this event for the rest of your life?
Am I going to get a Kendrick Lamar NFT?
You are going to get a commemorative Kendrick Lamar NFT.
It's like a command.
I get one for each ticket, and
wait,
therefore,
you do?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There's no way to opt out of this.
Emily, it's called free money. Because you just
if I actually can flip this.
no, literally, this is what I'm saying. If they're gonna give it to you for free, some fucking knuckle dragger is gonna buy it because he thinks it's like Pokemon cards and he wants the set.
There's no way. I don't know what it is exactly. I'm hoping it's like a GIF of Kendrick or something. What? It's like made by Ticketmaster, so it might not even have anything to do with Kendrick.
I want a GIF of Kodak Black. That way it's like problematic and someone might pay more for it.
That's why the value of it just depends on how certain trials go.
It's crazy. Kendrick Lamar's actually gonna go on stage and perform a new remix of his song and call it "How Much an NFT Cost."
That's Obama's favorite song.
Michelle, can you put on that "To Pimp a Butterfly"?
You give me a Kendrick NFT, Michelle.
This is a great episode.
This was the part where I said it reminded me of RuneScape.
Yeah.
Something about this area and the way this guy's dressed up and stuff.
His little shield. That does
His
nothing.
little shield that does nothing. Adorable.
Ooh, these Norks are so cute.
Oswin.
Sorry to the Keats the faithful that want to see these dragons. Go to youtube.com and go in the search engine and just look up Spyro PS1 All Dragons, and then you can hear them.
Remember one time in the car we listened to every Banjo-Kazooie voice?
Just like every noise.
Yeah, it was like, I think it started that me and Alex were like fighting about what one of the characters sounded like, and then I just YouTubed all voices.
He doesn't go gah, he goes gah. You're fucking stupid.
It was like 40 minutes long.
Yeah, we've definitely done that before. We've listened to like... It's fucked that they were like removed this from WoW. I'm not a WoW player, but Aiden is.
Mm-hmm.
Or I shouldn't slander him like that. He used to be.
Oh yeah, now he plays Final Fantasy.
Yeah. And even that, not that often. Anyways. They used to have all these like goblin voice lines or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where they would just say funny shit.
Oh yeah, that's like a
they-
Warcraft classic.
They removed them because of like the Blizzard scandal.
What?
So they took the, because there's one where a goblin's just like, hey, this girl took me home and said I could do whatever I want, so I took her stereo. But they're just like, this promotes like toxic attitudes towards women or something, so we removed it from the game.
It's
like,
just one of those things
This is
where,
the way we
like,
try to sanitize our image instead of just
yeah.
like firing rapists.
You just do things almost at random. You pick things out of a hat.
Because we would never want to like actually fire the people who like rape.
No.
We just want to like make sure Bobby.
Those are our money makers.
Bobby
right there. Those are
Kotick
our
needs to
dudes.
get his golden handshake from Microsoft.
Mm-hmm. Golden handshake? Is it golden parachute?
I've heard both.
I guess golden parachute is what you get on your way out, and golden handshake is what you get on your way in.
Well,
And then-
I've heard golden handshake used for leaving as well, but that could just be like in my family.
And then golden shower is the
Maybe
one you get
we
at
don't smoke
BlizzCon,
cigarette.
if you know who to talk to.
It's the one you get with R. Kelly.
Shit.
Think enemies like this good.
Ah! I meant to show you.
That's where you get the fake taxi. We can't talk about that on here.
I saw some video footage unearthed of the Blizzard diversity tool at some conference talk. Someone was showing how you can apply the Blizzard diversity tool to the Mario characters.
Oh, okay, we talked about this before, right? The fucking...
Yeah.
That was like the thing, the Overwatch characters.
Yeah.
Where it was like, they've got a 5 out of 10 score in gender.
Yes.
And it was like, this doesn't mean anything. And
There's
it's
like
like,
a-
well, she's a woman, so she's like at least 5 out of 10 diverse.
It's insane. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, and that was also done like in the employees' spare time during this scandal about like overworking and crunch. It's like, look what we did with our unpaid labor, guys. Isn't this
It's a
awesome?
passion project. They
kind
just
of a-
wanted to make sure it was the most diverse game mathematically possible.
Mathematically diverse. What a good...
I haven't watched this video yet, because I thought you'd want to watch it too. But I'm really excited, because one of the comments was quoting, Toad is a child, Toad is completely straight.
That's... Okay, listen.
Wrong on both counts.
Shout out to all my other retards out there. If you're a huge Brental Floss fan from the year 2008 like I was,
Uh-huh.
then you know Toad is categorically homosexual. He made a whole song about it called The Truth About Toad. You can go to youtube.com.
Let me warn you right now, if you start rapping Brental Floss,
I'm not
I
gonna
personally will issue a YouTube copyright takedown.
I'm not going to start rapping Brental Floss. All I'm going to say is that he says some real shit in it about how Toad is homosexual. And then in the description of the video now, it's just like, disclaimer, I thought this was funny at the time, but now I think it's just hurtful
I think it's just hurtful.
or whatever. Honestly,
To
he
Toad
doesn't.
and the gays.
He doesn't even say anything that fucked up in it. He calls him like a fairy or something.
Oh, interesting.
Because it's like, oh, well, Link says he's a fairy, and Link knows his fairies.
Interesting.
Kind of like a good gamer joke if you're like a 2000s gamer. But I don't know. He doesn't like call him the F slur or something.
No. You know, in some rap songs, they will radio censor the F slur for fairy.
Really?
So you may kind of try to think of them as comparable there, but it's pretty weak.
Rappers say fairy?
Yeah.
That's really
The
funny.
one that comes to mind is International Players Anthem. Something about, if you ain't a pimp, you a fairy. And I always thought that kind of sounds weird, but I was watching the music video version where it was already censored.
That's based.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a pimp, you are fairy. You gotta bring that back.
Saying fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. And it's something where, you know, it's not necessarily offensive. If someone called me a fairy, I would maybe be like, cool.
I don't know, I think just like...
They just go into unairable territory.
Nah. I'm about to make it unairable. I think if homophobia wants to like stick around, it's gotta go old school. And that means bringing out the classics like fairy.
Or Nancy.
Yeah,
I
Nancy.
saw a Seinfeld episode recently where George got called a Nancy. And he was upset.
Anyways, Toasty was just a sheep on
Toasty
stilts.
was just a sheep on stilts.
He
Wow.
was actually just a little fucking bastard.
Well, look at that.
And this time we complete the level and you're not puking your guts out.
I know. I honestly, when you got to this part, it was so traumatizing. So this is what happened. I'll explain what happened. We were playing. It was fine. In retrospect, you could not hear a single word we were saying because the game audio was insanely loud. But we didn't know that at the time. Everything seemed great. And we're getting up to the boss, and suddenly I just have an overwhelming wave of nausea overtake me. And I said, oh, something's wrong. And I just stood up and went to the bathroom and vomited for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was like aggressive.
It was terrible. It was a horrible, horrible sensation.
Anyways, we got enough whatever. I think we freed enough dragons. I don't know, you can like blast through this game if you know specifically how much of everything you need to get, like how many gems or whatever, but
I'm gonna get them all.
I'm special needs, so
What's the problem with just getting them
I
all?
need to just collect everything. Anyways, yeah, you get to see now there's like a different vibe for the dragons. They look like this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is the Peacekeeper's world. It's like at war.
So this guy, Nasty
Nork.
Nork,
Yeah.
was able to cast one spell that turned all of the dragons in all of these different worlds all into statues at once, simultaneously.
Yeah.
And he did that just because he was offended by what they said about him on a TV interview.
Basically.
This one random ass dragon.
Yeah.
Wow. This guy's a real piece of work, huh?
I don't know. That's like, I mean, that's just... Spyro the Dragon is actually shockingly prescient in the way it critiques celebrity culture. Was Nasty Nork cancelled for freezing the dragons?
Was Nasty Nork cancelled unjustly?
This is my 30-minute video essay where I, like, cite dialectics like a fucking homo.
Dialectics? Like L. Ron Hubbard?
No, that's Dianetics.
Oh, Dianetics. Oh, you mean like
Hegelian.
The Hegelian dialectic. Okay.
Not-
That makes slightly more sense. I don't know how I got those confused in my
I
head.
cited Dianetics. Using Scientology to prove why cancel culture is bad.
It was a Scientology joke on Seinfeld recently, too. I don't know why I said recently. I mean an episode that I saw recently.
Recently, the currently airing. If
airing
you're
show.
watching this in the year 2013, actually Seinfeld rebooted.
Seinfeld back on TV. If you're
Seinfeld.
watching this in 2013, they just rebooted Seinfeld. Newsflash! Seinfeld is back.
How horrible would that be?
I think
Because I feel like
I
Jerry
honestly have
Seinfeld
faith.
is honestly like proven himself to be nothing without Larry David. Except for the B movie, which was like a stroke of genius, and I'm like kind of not even joking.
I honestly have never even seen the B movie.
I've seen the B movie so many times. B movie's like fucking. I was just down here. I apologize.
So yeah.
But B movie is like, I don't know. It's like awful. It's like really bad, but it's also just like so awesome.
What are you doing right now? Are you solving a puzzle?
I guess.
Oh shit!
This is
Nice.
Kind of a puzzler.
A little puzzler. Look at that. Oh, big target. Break that motherfucking target.
Anyways.
Well, here's the thing with Jerry Seinfeld. And I say this having heard him say it in an interview or something. He's a little quirked up.
He's a little quirked up.
And I think that what makes him so good with Larry David.
And
He's like the most neurotic man on the planet.
Jerry Seinfeld described himself as quirked up in an interview?
No, he straight up said, I think I'm autistic.
Oh. Okay. So there's no
he
way
said,
Jerry Seinfeld was like, I'm a little quirked up Jew boy.
Oh, I never saw the dragonfly heal before. That was disturbing, actually.
It makes a good noise.
Yeah.
It's a good dragonfly sound effect.
So it's like first you kill the animal,
Yeah.
and then inside its like soul is a butterfly.
It's soul ? It's just inside its body. The butterfly could just be puppeteering this animal like a skin suit for all we know. It
Well,
doesn't
that's what I
matter.
said. It's a soul.
It's
That's how souls work.
It's not.
It's your little internal puppeteer.
You're just like trying to add lore.
I will add lore to anything at all times.
I want the Spyro the Dragon Ultimania hardcover.
Not the abridged version like they released in North America. I want the real shit.
I want to see Tifa's milkers. I'm fucking kidding.
You're gonna die. You got distracted thinking about Tifa.
I
You're
did.
actually gonna die.
I did. I'm actually gonna die.
Go eat some
Fucking
rabbits.
So bad. This is embarrassing. They're like little like jackalopes.
What is he doing? Is he eating the butterfly?
Yeah.
Scary.
When you j'ai faim, je mange. J'ai soif, je bois.
The fuck?
Et chaque je dors.
Listen, this is an English language YouTube channel. Exclusively.
Then why'd you go to Montreal?
Even when we speak Japanese badly or go to Montreal. Gunner! Gunner! the chief hitter of YSL, the street gang. Do you know that Gunna's gonna be in jail until 2023 at the earliest?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's awesome. You can stop shitting up rap songs
Shut the fuck up. His last contribution to music, May It Live On Forever, is his verse on What Happened to Virgil.
now. Cool.
You know they were citing lyrics in the trial
Oh yeah, no, I did
as
see that
evidence
actually.
that YSL is actually a dangerous street gang.
Isn't it just like Young Slime Life or something?
Yeah, it's literally just a joke about the fashion brand and them calling themselves slimes all the time.
They're big Minecrafters. See, we did it. We made it.
Yay.
But yeah, I don't like Gunna. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion.
Gunna's
Societally.
it's one of those rappers that it's kind of like if you need to listen to this much trap that you're resorting to just listening to Gunna and stuff, Lil Baby, people like that. You're in deep.
Yeah, like you.
Like me.
He's just like insistent. God, Yeet's so good. Cole,
Dude.
why don't you like Yeet? And it's just like, because I'm pretty
'Cause
sure
he's
I've heard
awesome.
85 Yeets, and I'd rather just listen to Trap Queen. If I'm gonna listen to this, maybe that's an ignorant take.
You're gonna go all the way back
But
to Trap Queen, a song from like what 2016 or something.
yeah, and it was a banger.
What a boomer! What a boomer!
What kind of... Okay, are
Can't
you
keep
telling
up
me
with the
Fetty
culture.
Wap doesn't have hits?
No, of course he does.
Yeah, so...
But you know what? He had hits.
Yeah.
You know who has hits? Present tense.
No one.
Yeet.
Yeet does not have hits.
Oh my god. Still poppin'? I think that's a song. Still counting, maybe it's called. Still something.
You don't even know what his fucking songs are called. You're just like, this guy's got bangers for sure, G. Say blood, where'd you get that?
Say blood? Where'd you get that? Ooh. This is strange.
No.
Actually.
It can't happen again.
Alright, hold on. Okay, that's the end of episode 1.
I'm in the middle of a level.
Just pause.
You can't,
I can't see where
you
the
can't
stop
get rid of